Ryan, isn't it?
Yes, Ryan.
G'day, Ryan.
Hi.
Me, I'm Richard.
Yep, Richard.
And what's your channel? You've got a YouTube channel. What's it called?
Yes, I've got two YouTube channels actually. One is called Ryan SBK. That's an entertainment short film channel which I put stuff on.
Yep.
And the other channel I have is the Extra Ryan, which I put vlogs on, which I haven't put on many lately because my flip camera broke.
You told me ages ago about that movie you did with that girl about what if.
Yeah.
Can you explain that? I mean, that was a brilliant idea, and the
yep.
way you delivered it in the video and everything, and it was done years ago, and you showed great promise, and now you're studying.
Yes, I'm studying film and digital media.
Yeah.
Well, the short film that you were talking about is called Things Might Be Different, and that was based on the idea of people looking back in time and going, if I had done something else, then things might be different. And what I wanted to do with this short film was the idea was that you don't know what would happen if you did that. Things could drastically change, and so it's a bit exaggerated in this film. You know, one person does one thing, you know, she does one thing, the guy gets killed, so she changes it, but then she gets killed. You know, it's never going to be quite as drastic as that, but it gives you the idea if you don't really know what is going to happen if you were to change the future, it mightn't be for the better. So don't dwell on the past. That was really the message I was going with that.
And that is superb. Have you ever thought of doing another version of that, or doing something more?
I have thought of taking that the same script and doing something else. I mean, it was very hard to try and have a realistic car crash. Or car hitting the girl. I mean, it came across all right.
You give away the end, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Watch the video before you watch the rest of this interview. But it didn't look that good. But it got the message across, which is why it ended up in it. But I guess I would want to do it in a way that was a lot more realistic. I think the camera could have been a bit more interesting. It's something that I might revisit 2 years down the line when I've got better access to better technology. As far as the actual idea goes of looking back at the past, I don't think I would ever have it as like a core concept as part of a different short film. But it might, you know, it might leak into, you know, as a minor thing to other things that I do.
And when do you finish your study?
I should be finishing next year at the end of 2012. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing after that yet.
Well, you haven't got any plans?
I'd like to go into indie filmmaking, but it all depends on how the stuff on YouTube works out, and if that's a viable pathway now.
Yeah. So you like to go? You said indie filmmaking. What's that? Industry.
Like not going to a studio and getting paid to do something. Making my own films.
Freelance.
Yes, freelance. That's.
Or being another George Lucas.
Not quite George Lucas, but yeah.
Why not? Think big. Be a Michael Jackson. Think really big, and you know, be exorbitant.
I've got some big thoughts at the moment, but they're not quite fitting with Michael Jackson or George Lucas.
Okay, so we have to watch this space.
You watch this space, yeah. We'll see what happens. I've got some plans that we'll be seeing in the next 12 months, and we'll see how those go.
Oh, excellent.
And
we should do a plug for AusOne.
Yes, we should.
AusOne, yes.
You guys should check out AusOne in November. I think it's November 25th, 26th, and 27th. You'll be there, yeah? Yep, we'll both be there.
Here in Melbourne.
Here in Melbourne, there'll be a lot of stuff to see, a lot of interesting guests, a lot of exciting events. You should, check it out, buy tickets and stuff when we know what we're actually doing then.
Yeah, but there's been a lot of planning, a lot of get-togethers, organising this. And YouTubers from around the world, and my battery's gone flat. But in any case, join us, we're going to have great fun. And thanks very much to